Let's go back to 1949. London Airport, now known as Heathrow, was a symbol of post-war progress and ambition. Emerging from wartime service, it began its transformation into Britain's international aviation hub. With temporary terminals made from military marquees and prefabricated buildings, the airport was modest, yet bustling with promise. RAF hangars still stood, and propeller-driven aircraft like the Douglas DC-3 dominated the skies. The runways were newly extended, welcoming a growing number of commercial flights. Though lacking the grandeur of today, London Airport in 1949 marked the dawn of modern air travel and Britain's re-entry into global connectivity.
London Airport, though still under construction, has become one of the largest international airline centers. 16 major airlines operate regular services, using most types of modern commercial aircraft on routes to and from all parts of the world. A visit to an airport is always interesting, but a visit to Heathrow is almost a recognition test in itself. Well, what's this? A Skymaster. That's easy, but we came here to look at 4 aircraft. The Lockheed Constellation, developed during the war and now crack aircraft of the transatlantic service. The French Languedoc, designed in 1939, confiscated by the Germans, she eventually came into service in 1945. The Convair 240, first commercial product of the consolidated Vultee organization. And this, you recognize it? The Constellation was the first to land. In use by the United States Air Force, where she is known as the C-69, the Constellation is powered by 4 Wright Cyclone radials and carries her 64 passengers at over 300 miles per hour. Of low wing design, the Constellation has marked dihedral from the large circular fuselage. An unusual fuselage with its droop nose and hollow back. Important recognition feature is the tail unit, with its egg-shaped fins and rudders set on a wide-span tailplane. Note her points as she taxis past the camera. Low wing of marked dihedral. 4 neatly cowled radials. The fuselage, unique in design. And remember that tail unit. Although built in America, the Constellation is in use on many international airlines. Her graceful curves may be seen in any part of the world. An aircraft less likely to be seen is the French Languedoc. Some evidence of her pre-war design can still be seen in the use of tailwheel undercarriage. Originally known as the Block 161, and now the standard French airliner, she is powered by 4 gnome-roan radials which give her a cruising speed in the region of 200 miles per hour. Of orthodox design, she carries a crew of 5 and 33 passengers. Note the large, almost oval fins and rudders set on the high tailplane. As she taxis across the apron, the marked dihedral on the tailplane can be clearly seen. Operated by Air France, the Languedoc is used mainly on continental routes. She is also in service on Polish airlines. Now for the 3rd civilian aircraft, the Convair-Liner. Designed to replace the Dakota on medium-range routes and also finding a place in the American Air Force, she carries 40 passengers. The two Pratt & Whitney radials give her a speed of over 300 miles per hour. Through the tubes at the rear of the nacelles, hot air and exhaust gases are ejected. This unorthodox thrust is claimed to increase the speed by over 10 miles per hour. Note how this feature gives the nacelles a clean, streamlined appearance. The Convair-Liner has the long cylindrical fuselage and tricycle undercarriage, typical of modern design. A snub nose and large radial engine nacelles fitted with the new paddle blade propellers. The best recognition clue is the fin and rudder, tall, triangular, with a square-cut top and large dorsal fin to the fuselage, an easy one to remember. This unusual view shows well the dihedral. Note how the engines are set close to the circular fuselage, also the tall fin and wide-span tailplane. Take special note of the Convair-Liner. On medium-range routes, she may become as familiar as the well-known Dakota. A milestone of civil aviation is this development of the B-50. Have you recognized it? The Boeing Stratocruiser, used also by the American Air Force as the C-97. The Stratocruiser has the long, slim wing of the B-50 of slight dihedral. The same four large Pratt & Whitney radials and the new double-bubble fuselage, capable of carrying 114 passengers. The two-deck fuselage is a break from normal design and gives the nose this unusual appearance. Heredity can be seen in the Boeing fin and rudder and upswept ventral line. Compare her size with the men working on the port inner engine nacelle. Before we leave, let us look back at what we have seen. The Constellation, the French Languedoc, the Stratocruiser, and the Convair-Liner. In peace, airliners. In war, transports. And all interesting developments of modern civil aviation.